Only 0.9% of our viewers have subscribed to the channel, while a massive 99.1% haven't. If you enjoy content like this, please support us by hitting that subscribe button and clicking the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now, let's dive into the news. In a surprising turn of events, the coalition, led by Peter Dutton, has teamed up with the Greens to block the Labour government's proposed changes to higher education policies. This unlikely alliance has drawn significant attention, being described by some as an unholy union. However, despite the political drama surrounding this partnership, many agree that stopping this poorly conceived policy might actually be a service to the Australian community. The Albanese government planned to cap international student numbers in Australia at 270,000. Their policy aimed to freeze enrolments at the 2019 to 2023 average levels, with cuts intended to benefit lower-ranking universities by allowing them to enroll more international students. The idea was to assist these institutions in improving their financial bottom line. However, the policy came with significant drawbacks, particularly for top-tier universities and those in Western Australia, WA. These institutions heavily depend on international students to fill budget gaps. For WA universities, which only began significantly increasing international enrolments after the COVID-19 era, capping numbers to pandemic-era averages would result in devastating funding shortfalls. This poorly planned policy not only threatened university budgets but also jeopardized academic jobs, research, and the economic contributions international students bring to Australia. Experts estimate that top universities across the country could face annual funding shortfalls in the hundreds of millions of dollars. The ripple effects would include job losses, reduced student outcomes, and a decline in Australia's reputation as a global education hub. The Labour government's intentions may have included easing housing pressures and addressing immigration concerns. However, their policy failed to align with these goals. For instance, international students and immigration. Fewer than 10% of international students at top universities transition to permanent residency. Most return to their home countries after graduation, meaning they don't significantly impact long-term immigration. By capping these students, the economic injection they provide to Australia would simply shift to other nations, such as Canada or the UK. Economic impacts. International education is Australia's second-largest export industry. Losing these students would mean losing billions of dollars that fuel local economies, from housing to retail and beyond. Housing affordability. The policy claims to address housing issues, but eminent economists argue that its impact would be negligible. Instead, the policy would redirect students to lower-tier universities, which have higher visa-to-residency conversion rates, potentially increasing immigration. The policy also had political implications. WA played a crucial role in Labour's victory during the last election. Angering this state by financially crippling its universities could hurt Labour's chances in the next federal election, a point Peter Dutton and his team likely recognised. Peter Dutton's opposition to the policy appears to have been motivated by both practical and political considerations. By blocking it, the coalition has managed to highlight Labour's missteps while also positioning themselves as defenders of Australia's education sector. This move has garnered praise from economists and university administrators alike, who recognise the policy's potential to harm research ecosystems, academic jobs, and the country's international rankings. Interestingly, universities and academics, who often lean left politically, now find themselves in the unusual position of being saved by the Liberal Party. Labour's policy, if implemented, would have dealt a savage blow to Australia's research and innovation ecosystem. Meanwhile, the coalition's stance not only protects academic jobs but also preserves the economic benefits international students bring to the country. While Labour argues that capping international student numbers would ease immigration and housing issues, the data suggests otherwise. Blocking this policy prevents economic and academic damage while ensuring Australia remains a competitive destination for international students. The coalition, led by Peter Dutton, teaming up with the Greens might seem surprising. But in this case, it's a move that aligns with protecting Australia's higher education sector, its economy, and its international reputation. That's all for now. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Aussie Pulse for more updates on this developing story.